Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to this training. If this sounds like you, this video is going to be perfect for you. So if you're currently working a 9-to-5 job right now, you did everything that you were supposed to do. Got your degree, you're working a high-paying job, and everything just seems smooth. But it's a problem that keeps on rising as you're working this job, and it is time. You feel like, okay, you're making great money, you're living well, you're driving well, but at the same time, you don't never have the time and freedom to truly do what you want to do. Whether this is with family, your children, going on vacations, you feel stuck in this area because you're always connected to this job. I want you to start to imagine, what would it be like to make the same money that you may be making now, or even more, but on top of that, have the time and freedom that you truly desire. So inside this training video, I'm gonna be teaching you exactly how I was able to do that. So yeah, let's just get to it. And I just wanna let you know now before we dive in, all right? This has the ability to unlock a whole new life for you, as it has for me. And I'm gonna tell you my whole story shortly. So I just want you to focus right now. I know you just itching to go back on Instagram, TikTok, or whatever it may be and focus on something. But I promise you, if you give this video a chance, just 10, 15 minutes of your time and actually see what I have to offer you guys and show you guys how this thing changed my life, I promise it will change your life too as well. So let's just focus, just for me, please. Something with little to startup costs, easy to get into, and it's proven. So this is not something that you need $50,000 to start, or multiple people to get going, right? It's very easy and it's proven, right? It's other people who's doing the same business, making millions of dollars every single year. It leverages a massive need in today's world, which is delivery services. Something that is pure skill that anyone can learn. So this is not something that you have to worry about being a master at sales or, whatever it may be. You don't have to be a master, right? It's a kid that can do this. It doesn't require luck. Look, you get what you put in, exactly like that. Something that can have you earning a part-time or even a full-time income. So I know sometimes, people want to start something and, just make an extra 2-3K a month and still keep on doing what they're doing because they may be loving their current job. So this gives you the ability to keep doing that, or you can do this full-time and only working a few hours a week. This is one of the my favorite parts of this business model is, man, I work a couple hours a week and I just enjoy my life. Right? And I still get to serve people and make a huge impact in their lives, which is truly important for me. That's without having to wait months or years for return. You can get started and be making money in less than 30 days with this business model. So you can do anything you wouldn't be doing morally what you're proud of. But I've started to notice too as well, certain business models people are doing now, they're unethical, and I try my best to stay away from certain things like that because I can't allow myself to put myself in positions where I'm thinking like, man, I've done this person wrong and all those things. So this is something that's morally good. Like, this is a true, real business. And let's just be real. Most businesses being talked about today are scamming people, right? They're telling you how to market yourself as this guru online, and you don't even truly know the model itself. You haven't done it yourself. People are just talking nowadays, and it's literally trashed the whole coaching market. So this is something that's true, that's real, that actually you're hands-on with people. You're going to be talking to people on a daily basis. So it's nothing like none of that crap that you see online. And no, it's not Airbnb, e-commerce, digital products, drop shipping, faceless YouTube, or Amazon FBA. These are some of the things that are being marketed right now constantly. And there's nothing wrong with these businesses, but I feel like the people who are teaching these things don't do them themselves. And it's causing people to be confused and taking steps that they don't need to be taking. And a lot of the times I've seen people completely go bankrupt by trying to hop in some of these business models and don't know what they're truly doing. So don't have to worry. It's nothing like that, okay? Or any other popular make money business online. Like I said, this is a real business, okay? And this opportunity is called Gig Car Connect. So, and to put it simply, a few major economic forces are emerging currently right now. And it's creating a window of opportunity for anyone who wants to take part. So currently right now, there's 173 million Americans who utilize online meal delivery services last year, which causes a shift in the market, right? So that means more delivery drivers are needed more than ever. So with that being said, and this is where you kind of can step in. So, and you can provide transportation for these delivery drivers, which has a amazing outlook on it, right? You providing this solution is going to be something that's truly powerful, and you're creating your own blue ocean. Because a lot of the times people don't look at things like this, like they just allow it to go, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to focus on real estate, stocks, some of the things that people like to talk about a lot most of the times. And we forget about things like this. So this is a market that haven't been touched. It's probably only a couple people who are doing this too. So you're in the right place. And the crazy thing about this, right? Gig workers will happily pay you $300, $400, and up to $560 a week, or sometimes more, for your vehicle. And you're asking me, like, how do I know this? Because I do this all the time. I've been doing this for the past 2-3 years. So I know it works. So yes, let's just imagine you're getting paid $400 a week for a car that you bought a couple grand for. You understand what I'm saying? $400 a week, you're looking at $1,600 a month. You pay your car back in 2-3 months. Now that's complete profit. Just imagine stacking vehicles on top of that. Okay, so like I said here, like sometimes even more. So just to rent out a vehicle they can use for their work, right? And you may be asking, why would somebody want to rent out a car for $400, $500 a week? It doesn't make any sense, right? What these gig workers know is they can make $1,500 to $2,000 every single week using your vehicle. And they say, you know what? I don't have to go out here and buy my own car. I can rent a car from somebody else. Why not do that, right? And here's the best part. So one of the best parts that I enjoy about this is when you do it right, you're helping people feed their family. You're producing weekly cash flow while only working a couple hours a week. So to me, this is like a why not type of thing. Like I get to serve people on multiple different levels and still get cash flow and still have my time back. Why not? You know, like why would I not do this business? In my experience, there's nothing like it. I've tried multiple different things when it comes to just getting started with low cost, my ability to serve people at another, at a higher level, and then the time freedom that I have. Man, it's nothing that I've ever experienced before in my life. This is why it's called Gig Car Connect, because you're simply connecting gig workers with a vehicle that generates them income. And I know this deeply and personally. Like this is not something that I've just seen online or I've heard other people been talking about. This is something that I've actually done. Okay, so kind of give you guys some backstory about me. This is me 3-4 years ago. I was working my construction job, getting paid decent amount, right? But I didn't have no clear path. The only path that I had was I'm gonna work this construction job. I'm gonna probably work my way up as supervisor, and that's just gonna be my life. That's it. Okay. Man, I used to get sawdust in my hair, in my nose, come back home just dirty, smelling all type of outside. It was a terrible experience, right? And at that same time, I was making less than $4K a month, and at the time that was fine, but I didn't have any children, right? I didn't have any true responsibilities. So I know it's a lot of you guys right now that may have children and have other responsibilities that you want to, take care of in the future. And making less than $4K in a month is just not going to do it. All right. So I just wanted to let you guys see that was me just 3 years ago. Right. And during that period of time, I'm like, man, I can't keep doing this thing. Like, why am I still stuck in this area? And I ended up finding a mentor in the Cardinal, business model. And with that mentor, he helped me get my first car in customer, which is right here, my baby. This is a 2016 Toyota Corolla. I still remember this like it was yesterday. I got that car, I got it rented out, and it started moving. So I'm like, man, this actually works, right? Like, and I just really started doing everything that mentor told me to do. And I just kept going, all right? I built up my own reputation for myself, and I found a market where people were not serving. So I got this mentor, right? I learned from him. And then once I was in the field and I started looking at the market and seeing what customers liked and, trying to understand the audience and looking at people that I wanted to serve, I was like, man, this is a whole gap over here where nobody's not touching. People are renting things like Turo. You probably heard that before when it comes to, people visiting your state or your city, whatever it may be. But nobody's talking about renting cars to people who need the car for a long period of time. So, which was super exciting for me. I'm like, man, a light bulb just came off in my head. And, just fast forward to, today, a few years later, I'm able to get payments like this from people who may want to even just learn from me, and also with some of my clients. I'm able to travel while I'm working. I was in, I believe this was in, I think that was in Cancun. And then also as well, I get to drive my dream car for free. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that too as well. But like I was telling you guys before, if somebody's renting out, a Honda for $400 a week, that's $1,600 a month. My car note on a Corvette is only $1,000 per month. It's clean, right? I can get a Honda, rent that car out, and just to drive my dream car for free. It's mind blowing, man. And then also as well, this is one of the most important things to me. I know I'm missing a couple of people in this picture, but I get to spend time with my family. This is something that I've been praying for my life, man, for my whole life. just to spend time with them. If it's an event, if we going on vacation, you know, TC the first one to sign up. Let's go. We riding, you know, because I'm not constricted into no job. I still get to have time with them and then still be able to make money on the side. I totally control my income ability, right? In my hours, literally everything. I can say yes to something. I can say no to things, and I just get to live my life. All because I provided a valuable asset for an audience that was in need. But the question is, how do you find these people? All right. So you're probably asking like, okay, I know what Turo, I can just post it on a platform and that's just what it is. But how can I find gig workers that, you know, want to drive my car? And I just want to tell you, there's so many different ways, like plenty of different ways you can do this. You can do LinkedIn outreach. You can do Facebook groups, local networks, referrals, direct emailing. Like there's a ton. But for me, I prefer to leverage social media platforms because they are free. So just imagine starting a business and the marketing is free. You get customers for free. It's another level, right? Because now you don't have to, that's like one less thing that you have to worry about when it comes to your overhead expenses, which is just a small portion on what I'll be helping you to do. Okay, so let me just be clear before we go any further. This is not a get rich quick scheme or some sort of make money hack. I don't like to do that. I believe in, you know, the word, and when he talks about, you know, wealth slowly built will last. And if you build wealth too fast, then you're just trying to do something quick to just try to get rich quick. It's not going to last. So you're going to end up falling. So this is a real business that I'm teaching people how to build, and something that I'm building currently on my own. So if that's something that you're interested in, you might as well go ahead and click off this video. We're just not going to mesh well. I want to build wealth little by little. Obviously, it's a faster way to do it, but at the same time, this is just not something that you're just going to throw together all in one day and make work, right? This is going to take time. Like I said, you know, this is a real business and something that takes time to master. Right? It took me getting direct mentorship to get past the initial hurdles. That's just what it took me to do. The problem was I didn't know where to get the cars. I didn't know what type of insurance I need for the cars. And lastly, I didn't know where to find the people. I didn't know how to market myself as a car rental business owner in the beginning. And I just didn't know what I didn't know. So a lot of the times we think we know certain things, but it's a whole nother level of knowledge which we just have not acquired yet, and we don't even think of to understand something until we're actually doing the thing. And it's like, oh, this is, you know, like you start to pick things up once you're actually running the business model, which I think is, it's just, I feel like I just acquired a level wisdom over the years of me just trying different things, and now getting to the point where I have wisdom in the space and know certain times, man, you just don't know what you don't know. Though, like you, I probably could have, you know, figured out by myself eventually. Ultimately, I didn't want to spend the time to do so. I've tried other different things, even just to be honest with you guys, before even getting a mentor when it came to the car rental space, I tried to do it on my own. I was like, you know what, I got this. It seems simple. I'm going to just dive into here. And man, I lost out on a $12,000 vehicle because I put the improper insurance on the car. I didn't know what I was doing. Right, but I just seen somebody doing it. I was like, you know, I'm gonna do it. But once again, I just didn't know what I didn't know. And that one mistake cost me $12,000. So of course I would have got the mentor before if I would have just knew that and just being willing to, you know, invest into myself. So investing in yourself is truly, truly important. I just want you to learn from my mistake. I wanted to skip to the end, right, and get help. I wanted to dive in. You know, I'm not about to make no more mistakes. I need to know all the mistakes that you made. I want to pay for your mistakes so I don't have to make those same mistakes, and I can get exactly where I want to be. Skip out all the unnecessary nonsense that I may have to deal with in the future. This is why, just like the mentor who stepped into my life and transformed me, I'm actively looking for people to invest into to help them get out the 9-to-5 trap that I was once in. This is something that is something that I love to do because I know what you're feeling right now. And I felt like we are congruent when it just comes to the same beliefs that you currently have, that I used to have. And I feel like I can genuinely help you on an internal level, like more than, hey, I'm going to teach you how to get this bag. It's just like, I want to show you how to delete some of those limiting beliefs that you currently have in your life when it comes to comfort, security, and things of that nature. So you can just get out here and sprout and make a difference in your own life too as well. So this is truly, truly important to me. So if you're interested, you can click the link below this video to book a free consultation with me right now. So inside the description, you will just see a link. It's probably gonna take you to Calendly, and you can book whatever time that you want. And it's going to have a couple questions that you can go through with the questionnaire, just so I can, understand you a little bit more, some of your goals, some of the things that you may be dealing with, and just help you, and just see if we can help each other. Not help each other, but see if I can help you on your journey of getting out that 9 to 5 and, gaining your time and freedom back, and change your life forever. So like I said, that is in the link down below in this description. Right, and I'm only looking for people who are serious, people who are ready to do the work. Once again, I made this clear early in the video. Like if you want to do some get rich quick scheme, or you're someone who just here to, just to be honest, just to waste my time, you can click off this video. I like to work with people who take their lives seriously, because during those periods of time, I can genuinely help you. But if you're here trying to tiptoe and just trying to just get new information so you don't use it, we're not going to mesh well. I want to help people who really want to change their lives, so I can help you change your life. Because if you're not into it, it's not going to work. I'm gonna just be honest with you. So I like to be very clear about that. If this is not something that you're serious about, you can just wait, watch a little bit more content until you get to a point where it's like, okay, I am serious, and you can book a call. We can, just go from there. For example, this is one of my students. He got mentorship from me, and I want to let you guys just hear what was just his side of the story when it comes to working with me on this journey.
What's going on, guys? My name is Savion, and like a lot of y'all, I was also thinking about starting a car rental business, but I honestly just didn't know where to start, didn't know how to get things going the right way. That's why I'm so blessed and thankful that I made the investment to get with Taiwan and get behind his, mentorship and all the knowledge and value he's able to provide for not only me, but other business owners too. There's only so much you can learn and do on your own, guys. It's really time to get serious and get behind somebody who knows what they're doing. Taiwan is not only a businessman, but he truly cares about you as a person. You can easily tell in the content he provides. He breaks things down so easily, step by step. He basically holds your hand through the business process. Guys, if you really want to get serious about your business and take it to the next level, I highly recommend using Taiwan. Let him lead you to the promised land.
So that was my guy, Savion, and he's a little shy in front of the camera, but he's very humble too as well. I wanted to show you guys this because, bro, when I tell you he did everything that I told him to do, and he has over 10 cars in his fleet now in the span of just 6 months of him doing the car rental space, and he bought his, his own C8 Corvette, man. Just so see his growth is super motivating for me. And I'm super proud of this guy, man, honestly, for just going out there and executing, all right? So yeah, that's Savion, just so you guys can get a little behind the scene of what it looks like to work with me. I do not guarantee results. It's fully on you. I want to make that super clear. But I know if you do what I tell you to do, you shouldn't have any problem succeeding within this business at all. And on top of that, however, I do offer a 6-month money back guarantee. If you do everything I teach and you do not make your initial investment back, I will give you all your money back. However much that you decide to invest, or I feel like that's best fitting for you when it comes to your current situation, that will be that. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you do everything that I tell you and it doesn't work, I'm going to give all your money back anyway. So it's like a thing like, why not? But as you guys can see, just from, one of my students that I've worked with, this business model works if you work it. Now, if you just not go do the work, it's another discussion we need to have. But as long as you do the work, and if you don't get the results back and make your initial investment back, I'll give you a full refund or whatever that we decide to, invest when it comes to, you working with me. So the next step, like I said, will be to reserve a one-on-one call with me. You can click the link down below in the description. And like I said, just book a one-on-one call with me. We can just go from there. And how this call is going to go is you're welcome to ask me any question about the program and learning about anything when it comes to just working with me. And based on your situation and the level of support you'll need, I'll give you a quote, just depending upon, how long that you may need to work. If there's some specific things that you need help with, I'll be able to give you an exact quote on how much that will be, when it comes to just working with me. You can sign up right then and there. If there's a spot available. A lot of the time spots do get filled up. I work on a one-on-one basis, so sometimes we get a little tight. I only have a certain amount of hours throughout the whole day to work with people. So if I feel like we're a good fit, and also as well if I have some time on my availability, we'll definitely get started right then and there on the call. And I'm only looking for people who are very serious at a stage of life that wants to do something new. Like I said, once again, if you're serious and you're like, you know what, let's get to work. I'm ready to go. This is going to be something for you. If not, it's fine. It may take a little bit more time for you, and we can talk a little later. But I really want to reserve this for people who will say, you know what, man, I've been thinking about doing this. Let's go for it. I'm ready to change my life. And man, I'm super excited to talk to you. Once again, you'll get direct one-on-one support from me. So this is going to be a one-on-one thing. And you'll get access to a course that outlines everything you need to know. So from starting to scaling, whatever it may be, you'll get all that within inside this course information. So when it comes to the program, just to give you guys some insight, usually the first thing I like to talk about, some foundational things, mindset, prepping your mind, understand what type of person that's going to succeed within this business and some of the traits and the habits that you need to acquire to be successful. After that, we'll be talking about vehicle acquisition. So where to get the cars from, how much to pay for them, inspection and maintenance. Like I want to make sure these cars are running optimally at all times. Right after that will be, insurance and risk management. So talking about the type of insurance you need on these vehicles, setting up the policies, handling claims and issues that you may have. Right after that will be marketing. We're talking about, how to acquire customers. Right after that will be operations and customer experience. So setting up systems. Once you get to past a certain amount of vehicles, you want to add some automations in there just so you can be a little bit more flexible when it comes to your time, because having a lot of vehicles can be a lot at times. So I want to show you how to add people in the business or certain automations so you can free up some time and still consistently scale that company as well. And lastly, we're talking about, sustaining your business. So adding more vehicles, analyzing numbers, troubleshooting problems. Just so you can be running optimally. Like I want this thing to be cooking, y'all. So the reality is that the worst case scenario about booking a call is that you learn a lot of information. That's the worst that can happen, that you're just going to learn and we still just get to know each other and we just go our separate ways. But the best scenario is that this is exactly what you've been looking for and you decide to sign up on the call. All right, and within a few months, you've got traction and you're on the pathway to freedom. This is the best scenario that can happen, with you deciding to book a call. However, the best case scenario with not booking is that things stay exactly the same as they are now. You're going to your job, you're still complaining about you don't have enough time and freedom and all that. You're just constantly stuck in this place of just not changing. Like you're going to be stuck having the same conversations forever. I don't know about you, but I don't like how that sounds. All right, so if you're okay with that, then you're welcome to leave this training. You can go ahead and just say goodbye. It was nice talking to you. Hopefully you was able to take something from this training. But once again, I want some people who are willing to change and really to make a difference in their lives. But if not, let's hop on a call and let's see if things is a good fit and we can go ahead and get you signed up, right? Just to let you guys know, my doors may not always be open specifically. I like to work with people on a one-on-one basis, like I was telling you guys before. And I only have a certain amount of time throughout the day, okay? So, and the reason I do one-on-one, I like to just have more of an impact because I know a lot of people may not like to be in a group. So I want to make a connection with you one-on-one, help you on your exact problems and your exact, desires and goals in your life and help you map out a plan that will be able to get you there. And yeah, that's it, you guys. So the link, once again, is down below in the description. Book whatever time works best for you. And yeah, man, we'll hop on a call. I'm super excited to get to know you, talk about your dreams, talk about some of the things that you're currently doing now. And man, if you feel like it's a good fit and I feel like you may qualify for the coaching, like I said, I will extend the invitation for you to start, man, and me go ahead and be able to coach you and get things going. So I'm super pumped for it, honestly. And I'm super thankful for you just taking the time today to watch this training because you didn't have to do this, right? This 15 minutes, you could have been doing something else. So honestly, I truly thank you. And I hope to get to talk to you soon. But other than that, God bless you. And I hope to talk soon. Go.